Most often, you don't own your own mind. You borrow it from society. You're only young once, but you can be immature forever. There is no place where espionage is not possible. Whatever is going to happen will happen, whether we worry or not. But the truth doesn't need to be known or believed to be true. Ultimate excellence lies not in winning every battle, but in defeating the enemy without ever fighting. Truth is a straight line you sometimes need to curve. You should know that by now. It takes writing 1 billion bad words before you get to the good ones. Gratitude is best refined through the fires of adversity. If you know yourself, but not the enemy, for every victory gained, you will also suffer a defeat. Light in your mind is better than darkness in your soul. Never give up on what you really want to do. The person with big dreams is more powerful than the one with all the facts. Begin by seizing something which your opponent holds dear. Then he will be amenable to your will. The butterfly counts not months but moments and has time enough. When we embrace who we are, the world embraces us right back. The space under the sky is occupied by all things in their unity. I know the joy of fishes in the river through my own joy as I go walking along the same river. Your time is way too valuable to be wasting on people that can't accept who you are. The most important thing about a technology is how it changes people. If you can't enjoy what you have, you can't enjoy more of it. Remember to be kind with your words, especially to yourself. 10 seconds, that's all it takes for life to throw you a curveball. The gods are fond of the cryptic and dislike the evident. If those who are sent to draw water begin by drinking themselves, the army is suffering from thirst. In every walk with nature, one receives far more than he seeks. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. There are not more than 5 primary colors, yet in combination they produce more hues than can ever be seen. Success is a flower that doesn't grow in everyone's garden. So many people love you. Don't focus on the people who don't. To forget the whole world is easy. To make the whole world forget you is hard. The company you choose to keep says a lot about who you are. Failure is not when you fail once, but when you refuse to learn from your mistake. Small circle, private life, and peaceful mind. Life is worth living when you have someone to share it with. There are routes not to be followed, armies not to be attacked, citadels not to be besieged, territory not to be fought over. The money you make is a symbol of the value you create. What is essential in war is victory, not prolonged operations. Just let it be. If it's meant to be, it will happen. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. If you wish to be out front, then act as if you are behind. All the fish needs is to get lost in the water. All man needs is to get lost in towel. There are 2 ways to live. You can live as if nothing is a miracle. You can live as if everything is a miracle. Just go with it, he thought. You won't figure out anything if you give in to fear. If we don't change the direction we are headed, we will end up where we are going. Don't be afraid of being different. Be afraid of being the same as everyone else. It is better to live one day as a lion than 100 years as a sheep. To bear and not to own, to act and not lay claim, to do the work and let it go, for just letting it go is what makes it stay. When we are most alone is when we embrace another's loneliness. It takes more effort to avoid the truth than it does to face it. That as long as we are being remembered, we remain alive. The truth doesn't cost anything, but a lie could cost you everything. Heaven is like an egg, and the earth is like the yolk of the egg. Hats have power. Hats can change you into someone else. If you are strong, appear weak, but if you are weak, appear strong. If the road is easy, you're likely going the wrong way. Politeness is the first thing people lose once they get the power. Your direction is more important than your speed. Receive with simplicity everything that happens to you. If you're waiting until you feel talented enough to make it, you'll never make it. Only he who has no use for the empire is fit to be entrusted with it. What cannot be said, above all, must not be silenced, but written. I only want to write, and there's no college for that, except life. Agitate him, and ascertain the pattern of his movement. Victory is reserved for those who are willing to pay its price. I never fail. It's just that the people around me succeed more than I. Judging is the cause that creates the effect of choosing. Other people are only aspects of our own greater being. The world is already full of critics. To stand out, be an encourager. Those who do not think about the future cannot have one. There's no such thing in anyone's life as an unimportant day. People say nothing is impossible, but I do nothing every day. It's not what happens to you, but how you respond to it that matters. We swallowed the chaos because we knew we didn't want to be ordinary. The man who has forgotten self may be said to have entered heaven. Keep your best wishes close to your heart and watch what happens. There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you. You can measure the size of a person by what makes him or her angry. What the ancients called a clever fighter is one who not only wins, but excels in winning with ease. One need not destroy one's enemy. One need only destroy his willingness to engage. An over-examination of life can deter you from life itself. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. Glory resides in the hearts of those you inspire, not in fleeting moments of fame. Decide what you want to be, pay the price, and be what you want to be. Sometimes things become possible if we want them bad enough. Stay in the center, and you will be ready to move in any direction. Unless you enter the tiger's lair, you cannot get hold of the tiger's cubs. The eye sees only what the mind is prepared to comprehend. A person's limitations are only measured by their drive to succeed. If you want to dine with perfection, you must toil with imperfection. My fear was not of death itself, but a death without meaning. The elegance under pressure is the result of fearlessness. A thing is not necessarily true because a man dies for it. Feel your emotions, live true your passions, keep still your mind. A smiling lie is a whirlwind, easy to enter, but hard to escape. For we can only know that we know nothing, and a little knowledge is a dangerous thing. True friends are always together in spirit. Lucy Maud Montgomery. We are finite, in that we are a product and source of the infinite. After all, if you run far enough, no one can catch you. Truth is neither objectivity nor the balanced view. Truth is a selfless subjectivity.